My name is Mr. Good, and you're welcome to Mr. Good World of Science. On the board, we have the structure of this compound. Our task is to give the correct IUPAC name of the compound. As you can see, the structure has single bonds only, and so from here we can conclude that it is an alkane. In my previous video, I gave you the rules for naming alkanes. For a proper understanding of the rules, you have to watch the videos. Okay, let's come back to the task at hand. First rule is to identify the longest continuous chain. I mean the longest continuous carbon chain. If we look at it critically, we discover that the longest continuous carbon chain is this. Having identified the longest continuous carbon chain, the next rule is to number the carbon chains in both direction or both direction so that we can give the proper number or locant to the branches. As you can see, there are branches on the chain and the branches are on the same carbon atom. CH3, which is a methyl group, and Br, which is a halogen group. Br is bromine, as we know, and here we said it is called bromo. So how do we name this one properly? First of all, we number. We have to number this way. We have carbon number 1 here, carbon number 2 here, carbon number 3 here, and carbon number 4. That is to tell you that it's a butane. Then we number in this direction too. We have carbon number 1, we have carbon number 2, we have carbon number 3, we have carbon number 4. Okay, the next is to find out if we number in both directions, which of the direction will give us the lowest sum of number of the carbon atom that bears the branches. Okay, if we go this way, we discover carbon number 2 bear both branches, the methyl group as well as the bromo. So we have 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 because they are 2 branches on the same carbon atom. Then that gives us 4. If we count this way, we discover that the third carbon atom bears both branches too. Then we have 3 plus 3 equals 6. Remember, 3 plus 3 because we have 2 branches. The rule says the lowest sum must be chosen. 4 and 6, which is lower. 4, of course. That means the proper way or direction to name this compound is this direction and not this direction. So we are free to remove these numbers. In this case, we have that the second carbon atom of this branch bear both the methyl group and the bromo group. Now that we have methyl and bromo, then we have to follow the rule that says that alphabetical orders has to be obeyed, meaning A before B, B before C, C before D, and so on and so forth. If you look at the board, you discover that bromine starts with B, methyl starts with M. Therefore, B has to come before M. So, to name this compound properly, we are going to have 2 because the second carbon is bearing bromo. 2 bromo. Remember what I told you, the use of a hyphen or a small dash. Then, the second carbon atom also bears the methyl group. We have 2 also separated by a small dash. Methyl. Since the longest continuous chain is 4 carbon atom, we will know already that that is butane. So we are going to have butane here. So the correct IUPAC name of this structure is 2 bromo, 2 methyl butane. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoy it, I want you to subscribe, I want you to share, and I want you to come again and see and learn. Bye.